What's up, guys? Crick Diggers coming to you Thursday morning. Me and Corey Wellens is back out here at Double Diamond Ridge. You can see most of the snow is melted. Yesterday it was in the mid 60s. Today it's right around 50 degrees. So we're just going to mess around. Corey's going to go over to a previous hole that my buddy Jason's son in a video, I don't know, end of last year, dug with us, and got some nice clay marbles, a crockery marble, I think a Dr. Farney's, a lightning hot drops. Looked like a pretty promising spot he was in, so Corey's over there. He's going to be poking in there because he said his spot ran out over here. Let me flip you around and show you exactly what I'm going to be doing. Love my hair. You like my hair? My wife's going to be giving me a haircut later today, but right now it's a mess. Let's do it. All right, so here's my hole. It caved a little bit, not too much. My main focus is I was down to a real nice pocket. You can see I had almost full pitchers, ironstone, yellowware crocks, a lot of them little melons food jars, nice pottery crocks. This cool vase thing right here came out. Would have had like flower designs all over it and stuff. Cool knickknacks for Ann to pick through. But you guys can see like real nice quality stuff coming out. Nice stoneware cups. This one had a real cool Indian kind of weird kind of design on it. Some kind of like a wagon wheel part, looks like. A dioxygen. A couple things I didn't take last time. Broken vase or something. But yeah, I'm going to get back in my hole. Clean that out right there. I'm going to be working around these trees. So what I'm going to do to start with is try to take this top little ledge off my overhang. I'm going to take that off to where I have a straight wall again. Probably going to take me about an hour or so, maybe a little less. And I want to take this area out over here to the right as well. I hit our dug right here in my corner. I hit our hole where we left off when we dug this hole down here. So I'm probably going to I want to remove this whole shelf right here and just work this whole mound area right here under these trees. I think it's going to be loaded with bottles, guys. So I'm going to set the tripod up, and I brought the charger box and everything. Should be good to record for a good while. It's a beautiful day. Battery should be good. You see Corey over there poking in. Let's get it, guys. Here we go. Let's see what we can get today. Stay tuned for the action. All right, guys, you can see my monster crater I've been working on here. I got the wall going real nice and straight, but Corey just popped out. He said a really big poison bottle.
Look at that guy.
Oh yeah, man, that is beautiful.
Blown in mold.
Double embossed.
Yeah, blown in mold.
Oh, that's gotta be a hard to find one. That is sweet.
Usually double embossed are machine made.
I know it. Blown in mold, guys. Big boy. That's probably what, 5 inches?
It's big.
Yeah.
I'd say 5 inches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very, very cool find, Corey. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Get another close-up of it. Look at that, guys.
Big old guy.
Beautiful poison bottle. Sweet. Nice find. That's the first good one out of the hole, guys. I'll go ahead and pan you around. I've got a, thought I had a Duffy's malt whiskey, but back of it was broke out of it, you can see. No, not yet. I did get a nice little Hellwig and Leach out of Baltimore, Maryland. Nice little pickle or condiment container. Never seen that one before. It's got a patent date right here. It says patented 1911. So probably around 1915, 1920s era right there. I got a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. See if I can get it in the sun here for you guys. There you go. Check that out. Almost a yellow Cumberland Brewing Company. So, yeah. I'm just working down in this layer. I still got probably 3 feet at least to the bottom. Once I get there, then I'll be able to hopefully drop the tripod down in the hole, and we're going to get some live digging today for sure. You can see the root system here of these 2 trees connecting. Forms almost like a canopy, and basically once I get down here to the bottom, I'll have a real nice big cavity under these roots. You see all these little ones? These are all fan roots. They're called fan roots. Real easy to dig through, but you can see all the glass and window pane and stuff hanging out of the ceiling, the sidewalls. I think it's going to be really, really good today. So I'm gonna get back at it. See you right back.
Something went around that.
That's Corey down in his hole. I just ran way over here, and you see he's got a lamp. Check this out.
That's some hand painting over
Real nice hand painted lamp, milk glass. Yeah.
Sheared lip.
Uh-huh. Nice, brother. Very, very cool.
Pretty deep right here.
Yeah, you are. Here's Corey's hole, guys.
That's weird.
Jar seal?
Yeah.
Some kind of jar seal.
Weirdness. I think that's it.
That's all you got so far?
Right.
Poison and a big poison and a cool painted vase lamp.
Yep. That's no power, I guess.
All right, brother, man. Holler at me if you get anything else.
Alrighty, I will.
Let's walk back over to my side, guys. Let's go this way. Look, all the snow's melting, revealing the dump again and all its glorious wonders. Glass everywhere. Beautiful, rare green Melanthes. Broken right there. I sold one of them in the auction last night. Last night's auction was really, really good. We're now consistently hitting over 100, 150 people in our auctions. Really appreciate all the support, guys. All the super stickers, all the donations, the tools, the feedback, everything. Really, really appreciate it all. Just bottles of discarded, or piles and piles of discarded bottles everywhere. I think I hear some rabbits or deer playing up in the field up there. Spring is definitely here. Absolutely beautiful day. There's that monster water heater. Honestly, since Corey found that coil right there, that copper coil, I'm definitely thinking that was used in some kind of an old still operation, moonshining operation up here on the side of the mountain for sure. There's my hole pretty much filled all the way in. You can see the steam. Actually, the steam coming off of this round. Check that out. Isn't that cool looking? Looks like it's on fire almost. Mother Nature's a wondrous thing. But then we'll walk on down the hill a little bit. There's that juniper. Somebody was asking about this juniper in the last video. It's been sitting up here. I'll go ahead and check it out real quick. It's a juniper berry gin. You can see the 4-paneled square. Only one of the panels are embossed. It's got a diamond on the base of it. And the top's knocked off of it, but somebody had asked about it, so there it is. We are hanging on to it. But check this out. Here's my monster hole that I'm working on, guys. I'll step back from it a little bit. There's the 2 trees there. I brought it back nice and wide, opened it up. I'm down in there about, I don't know, 5-6 feet maybe. And I'm just still working at it. I'm gonna get back in there and continue my progress. Corey's right over there about 50 yards or so. All right, see you back. All right, guys. I may be getting excited for nothing, but First thing I wanted to show you, I just popped out, was a real nice Bayer heroin bottle. Very, very nice. Really good condition on that one. Real happy about that find. And then, look out what just rolled out here. Some kind of ceramic thing. What do you think that is? Oh, it's a shaker. It's a shaker. Yeah. Hand-painted shaker. Check that out. It's got flowers and stuff all over it. Sweet. There's the bottom where you put your stuff, and it would have had a cork or something that went down in there. That is a nice little find there. Check that out. Very, very cool. Gonna keep on working at it, guys. See you back. Alright guys, so check this out. I am on the very bottom. You can see how it's like a hillside. It's good. It's definitely going to be some good stuff up in that dark layer. You can see how it runs. But this is what I was looking for. See how it runs this way? And then about right there where that cobalt is, it drops. And it starts running downhill into like a trough. And look, right there where that's at, I got a bottle there. I got the neck of something sticking out there. I got something back in there. So it looks like a really nice pocket here. So what I'm going to do is set the tripod up and do some live digging for you guys. We haven't done a lot of live digging, but this looks like a really good pocket for maybe something really good to come out of. So let's do it. Let me see exactly where we're at here on the camera. Nice. So we got something cobalt here. It's broken, obviously. Master ink, Stafford's Master ink. I pulled about 8 or 9 broken of these out in the last 2 days of digging here in this hole. So chances of a full one coming out really, really good. But you can see I'm working right along this pocket, and there it pretty much is all broken up. There's the top of it there with the pour spout on it. Lovely little ink that would have been. So just gonna, right off the bottom here, you can see bottom hard clay, nothing in it, but lots of glass laying right off the bottom. So let's see what this is here. There's something else. There's a broken beer. There's a big bone there. Nice soup bone from a cow or a horse or something. Let's keep on working at it here. I think it's going to be a lot of stuff under here. There's a little teeny tiny blood vial. Real small little guy. Would have had a cork there. You stick your needle down through to get the solution out. Probably heroin or morphine or something real bad like that. Was the drug of choice back then. You can see here I got a neck of something sticking out, something amber. So we're just gonna work this little trough together, guys. See what kind of goodies we can pull out of here. Here comes this one here. It is a, what do we got here? Peel. It's a Peel Brothers. Check that out. Peel Brothers. P-I-E-L Brothers. In some kind of a shield monogram. Out of New York Brewery, it says. Nice blown and mold crown top beer. Around 1905, 1910 era on that one. I'm going to set the tripod up right here on the neck of this one sticking out and keep working at it. Okay. Let's keep working this spot right here. Got a neck of something sticking out here. Got something broken here beside it. Light bulb, old light bulb. I'm just going to keep picking at all this here. Looks like a little mason jar or something right in there. All kinds of stuff coming out. There's a bone, another soup bone or something. Right next to that mason jar there. Broken mason jar. Lots of broken stuff because it's really compressed down here, you know, at the bottom of the dump area, but then you get them cavities inside of like metal barrels that people threw down, and also under these roots, which is why I'm digging under these trees really. All kinds of broken stuff coming out right now. Let's see what this thing is here. Broken beer, broken Cumberland Brewing. All kinds of broke stuff right now. Alright, I'm going to keep moving this area and we'll see you back. Alright guys, I got a bottle right back in there. You can see the base of it sticking out. I was working right under this root right here. Pulled what I thought was a little beer, but no, it wasn't. Look at here guys. A real nice block letter Coca Cola out of Cumberland, Maryland. Check that out. Sweet. Says Coca Cola on the base of it. No damage at all. Look at that beauty. Block letter Coca Cola. Put that next to the Peel Brothers. There we go. The Peel Brothers and the block letter Coke. And I'm gonna set the tripod up back in here. Try to get this stuff live. Right there in that cavity where I'm working. You can see I got a mad here and a beer or something here. I'm just working right down on the very bottom, just scraping real lightly, feeling for glass. There's a bottle right there, it just popped up. Oh, it's a slick. Looks like a Dill's Medicine or something like that, but nice slick blown in mold med. Let's keep on working at it. Definitely a good layer to be in. Look, there's a bottle right there underneath where I was just at. See that, guys? It's laying right on the very bottom. She is. This looks like a soda too right here maybe. Might be a soda bottle. No, I think it's a PJ Ritter. Let's get it. Yep. PJ Ritter ketchup bottle. We dig about 50,000 of them a year. Extremely common. That's all part of digging though. Let's get this top med. I think it might be broken. Yeah, it is broken. Just an unembossed like a Horlicks malted milk or something like that. There's another broken, no, that's a ink. That's a little cobalt ink broken. Let's keep on getting it. See what else is back in here. There's a little tube sticking out right here. Another little blood vial or something. Let's see if this is ready to come out. Yep, here it is. Oh, the neck's broke off of that one. What was it there? It was a Yacht. It was a Yacht Brewing with the Indian head on it. We've sold a few of those in the auction. That one's broken, unfortunately. Let's keep on picking away back in here. You can see I'm coming into like a real nice, rich, almost bone layer. A lot of old bone and stuff laying around. Nothing else coming out just yet at the moment, so. Sweet little block letter Coca Cola and a Peel Brothers. See you back. What's up, guys? Crick Diggers coming to you Tuesday evening from my kitchen. A lot of people's been asking me about making a video about tumbling bottles, so check this out. We got the amber blob that Corey just dug out of Double Diamond Ridge yesterday. You can see it's got really nasty, like white patina all over it, kind of rough to the touch. The embossing is really, really nice on this. Real nice and sharp. Nice blob, but a lot of people would say this is what you call sick, or the glass is starting to rot because of the chemicals in the ground and stuff. Well, I just want to show you exactly what you can do with a bottle tumbling system from jardoctor.com. So a lot of people hear me talk about using cut copper to clean my bottles. This is exactly what that looks like. This is cut copper. This is actually number 21, shortcut copper from Wayne Lowry over at jardoctor.com. Get you some of that. I also got a nice funnel just to keep the copper from going all over the place when you're working with it. This is the canister that the bottle goes in. Inside of these are called stopples. You can see this is the stopple for the bottom of the bottle. So the base will just sit down in there nice, and those hands and fingers hold it nice. And then you got a cone for the top that goes down in the top, holds it nice. So I'm going to show you how that whole setup works. So basically what we're going to do is take this bottle, and in a matter of 9 to 10 days, we're going to make it look like brand spanking new again, guys, for my buddy Corey. So I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do that. I'm going to be using this 1000 grit brown fused medium cutter is what it's called. And basically what it is, it's just a compound like a powder. And that's just going to allow the copper to be a little more abrasive. And what it's going to do, it's going to remove a microscopic layer of glass off of this bottle. And this stuff right here is meant to break down almost to a polish stage after 5 days. So I'll be able to run this powder for a continuous 9 days. It'll cut for 5 days, and then it'll polish for 4 days. And you'll see exactly what that looks like here in a moment. So right now, I'm going to get to set this up to go inside of my canister. The first thing I want to do is fill this up about quarter of the way to halfway full of copper, so that when I turn the bottle on its side, I have a nice even line of copper all the way across the bottle. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to hold this up in the light for 1 second just so I can see my line, guys. So I'm a little shy, just a little shy. It's another thing you can do at home if you get this kind of set up. Check it out in the light. Hold the bottle up in the light, and you can see the actual line of the copper. So right now I'm just trying to match up my copper line here. Just a tad bit more, and we should be good to go on that. This is going to take care of the inside of the bottle. We're still going to need to do the outside of the bottle too. This tumbling setup that I'm using will actually polish the inside and outside at the same time. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so I got my copper where I want it. Now the next thing I'm going to do, get some lukewarm water, not real cold, not real hot, just kind of room temperature water, and I'm going to fill it up just over the copper. So I don't know if you can see that real good or not, probably not on the camera, but I filled it up to where it's about a ½ an inch over top of the copper. That stage is pretty much done. Now I'm just going to add maybe a tablespoon As soon as I can find something to add it with here. 1 second.
Hi.
Alright guys, so check this out. Here's the 1000 grit brown fused medium cutter compound. It's got a little butter knife. I'm just going to dip it down in there. Take a little pinch. Drop it right down in there. Next thing I'm going to do, because what this does is it will allow it, once it removes the layer of glass, it'll be like a carbon almost, a dark, black, nasty stuff. And to combat that, I add just a little bit more Cascade detergent than I put compound in. So you can pick this up at your local, you know, convenience store, whatever. Cascade Complete. It's pretty much all that I use. And I'll just dump some of that down in the bottle there. And what this will do, this liquefies the carbon as it cuts it off the bottle. So after this is done, I won't have to re-clean it. I'll just have to rinse it real good and it'll be done. So the inside of this is ready for tumbling. So now we got to get it set up for the outside. So to do that, these are vacuum sealed stopples. So I just turn this little nozzle and it releases the suction, and that pulls right up out of there like so. You look down in there, you can see the base stopple. So basically what I'm going to do is position the blob right down on them stopples, on the base stopple, and I'm going to center it as best I can in the middle of the canister. So I'm going to move the camera for a minute and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if you look down in there, you can see I've got it sitting down on the stopple and basically right in the middle of the canister. So let's get to the next step now. Alright, I've gotten pretty good at this, but for tutorial purposes, I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly a real easy way to get exact center on this bottle. So you just take your cone stopple here, put it down inside the bottle like so, and then just center up your stopple. Get it a little snug. Oh, wrong way. But yeah, just get your stopple a little snug to where it's in there good. And then you can undo it and pull it back out, and your bottle's centered. So the next thing I'm going to do is just take a marble, any marble, and just sit it right on top of there. And what that'll do basically is keep more copper from going down inside. So now I'm going to fill up all the way around the bottle with copper, about halfway. And I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do after that. So basically I'm just going to put my cone down in here as I'm pouring copper in and rotate it right around the bottle as it fills the canister up. Depending on the size of the bottle, this does take a good bit of copper. So right now what I'm going to do is do what's called like a test. I'm going to take my marble back off. I'm going to put my stopple down in the bottle, still nice and centered. I'm going to give it a little snug, and then I'm going to turn the canister on its side. And what we're looking for is, see how the line of the copper, we want it to be about halfway up the bottle, all the way across in between both stopples. So we still got a significant ways to go, but you can see where we're at on the bottle here. So basically I'm just going to take this back off, put my marble back on top, and repeat the process until I get the desired amount of copper in the canister that I'm after. And as you can see, the marble's still sitting on top. So I still have the amount in the canister that I want, in the bottle that I want. Now I'm pretty sure I'm close enough on my copper. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna add a little bit of cutter. Actually a little bit more cutter on this because of all that white. So I'm gonna put about 2 or 3 tablespoons in there. And then add my Cascade detergent on the outside. Then I'm going to fill water up around the outside. Same thing, about lukewarm. Till it's about a 1/2 inch over. Same deal. So you can see the canister starting to fill up with water now. Let that fill up a little bit more. That looks about good. So now, only thing really left to do is seal it up. Put the stopple back down in there. Give it push down in just to make sure it's snug so the bottle doesn't move as the canister's spinning. Tighten her up. And there it is, guys. There's the amber blob ready to go into the Jar Doctor machine. So let's go do that. Let's go see how that works. Alright guys, here's my setup. Nicely tucked away underneath the table in the spare room. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. There's the motor. But basically, just going to turn this thing on. I prefer the low speed. There's 2 speed settings on this, a high and a low. You can run the round bottles at faster speeds, but I prefer the low setting just because it does a much nicer job in my opinion. But there it is. It is turned on. You can see the bottle inside the tube spinning there. So basically, that's just going to spin there, and each day all I have to do is just come flip the canister over, and in 9 days we should see a beautiful bottle come out of this. So shout out to Wayne Lowry at jardoctor.com. If you guys want a machine like this, there you go. Alright, hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we'll see you in 9 days. Later. Alright guys, so we got about hour and 15 minutes before tonight's auction starts. It's going to be incredible, but this is going to be the conclusion of the amber blob that Corey dug exactly 9 days ago from today. This is day number 9. I just pulled it off the tumbler. You can see all the stuff's nice and liquidy inside. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and see how she turned out before the auction starts here. So I'm just going to pull it right out of there. You can already see the outside is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to pour the remaining contents back in the canister. So now, right now, we're just left with a really black, disgusting looking bottle. It is shiny though. Now we're just going to give it a nice rinse under some lukewarm water. Run a little bit of clean copper through it. See how she turns out. This thing was really what people call sick when Corey dug it. had a lot of pitting in the glass, and looked like it had been in some heat possibly. So what I'm going to do right now is just grab some fresh copper and do my little 1 minute cleaning method that I showed you guys last year. Just give it a couple quick shakes to get that remaining carbon build up off the side. So I'm just going to shake this for a minute. You can already see it's coming real nice and clean. That's about good. I'm just going to dump the copper out in the scene real quick. Give her one last quick rinse right before the sun goes down. I should be able to show you guys the results here. So there's still a little bit on the inside here that I could work with, but let me take you out of the holder and show you exactly what the results are here. Well, the bottle's kind of dark amber, so you can't see through it real good, and the sun's starting to go down, as you can see, so it's real hard to see anything, but this light shows it real nice. You can see it's still got a little bit of waviness to the glass. I may have to run some more cutter through it, but it cleaned up really nice. The embossing's super nice and clean now. The outside's beautiful. The inside may need a little bit more work, but I'll let Corey decide on that. It's his bottle. But yeah, that's 1,000 grit medium cutter for 9 days, and really happy with the results there. Took a really badly sick burn bottle almost and brought it back. Really nice amber blob, number 2 out of Double Diamond Ridge. Alright, I'm going to finish getting set up for the auction, guys, and see you tonight here shortly.